Yeah.
Hello, boys and girls, ladies and children, children of all ages. Your Pro Max team here, minus Sarah. So we got Francisco today. We have Mr. Scott Bailey and myself, and we are here to talk to you about ProReferral Network. What is ProReferral Network, Mr. Bailey?
Well, it used to be what we called our art program or Ambassador Referral Club. We rebranded recently, so we had to incorporate the pro name, but that is getting you guys, your members, to be raving fans of your program. That's really the ultimate goal of it.
So I think, we've talked to a lot of school owners over the years, and one of the big problems that I think that we've seen is that people are going, I've got somebody here and they're a member and they love it here, but I'm not getting referrals from them, from somebody else, their friends. And this is a platform that is tailor-made for you to be able to get this member, this hot member that you have, to bring somebody else in your door without any work. So Francisco, what's the easy way to explain it? How does it work so that everybody can understand it?
Right. Thank you for having me, Mr. Rankin, Mr. Bailey. So what the referral network program that we have is super simple. It's a sequence of automations. So automated, meaning you don't have to do 90% of the work. I like to call it, okay? I like to call our system that it saves you 90% of the time that it takes you to do something, okay? So what's going to happen is we get a CSV file, a spreadsheet from your current student list, right? Where we basically upload to our system and to your members, to the parents of your members, okay? So the guardians, the adults, we send them a sequence of X amount of SMS emails throughout different weeks. We don't blast them on a daily basis with messages, emails, and phone calls. No. So it's a very gentle touch once a week where we invite them, first of all, to become a program referral network with your school, to become, first of all, a member of the referral program that you have. Once they accept to become, our automatic system creates a landing page for each one of your members. And what's that going to do? That link that we've created for them, they're going to pass it around to all their friends and family and neighbors. And throughout that link, what they're going to do is they're going to sign up to claim a magnificent offer. This offer, you can make it to be whatever you want it to be. Mr. Rankin, he has 2 weeks for $1. You can have a week for free. You can have 2 weeks for $29. Yes.
Let's talk about that offer just for a quick second. In the last 60 days, Apex has sold knocking on 60 of those in the last 60 days. So that's one a day on average. And it's an offer. Let me say, it's an offer that is just too stupid for somebody not to take advantage of. And you've already got a member here who's telling you how good, they're telling this person how good your program is. And it's only going to cost $1. So why you would want to do anything else, I have no idea, because we want that offer to be so amazing to that next person, because they're going to pay us. I mean, what's your average value, Scott, per customer on an annual basis? Probably close to $3,000, right?
I think it's a little bit more than that, actually.
Okay. So, and ours is just a little bit less than $3,000, for that person. So I'm going to give. What's that?
My lifetime value for each student is $45.74.20. So $4,500.
So you're going to spend what, $25 or $30 on this program by giving them free stuff, t-shirts, uniforms, whatever it is that you might do, $1 trial instead of, whatever else that you might charge, but you're going to make $4,500 on them. Is that a fair trade or not?
If you're a gambling man, you do it every day, right?
I'll put $1 in and pull 4,500 out. Oh yeah. How long can I stand there? That's gonna be my question.
I said my business is going on 9 years, so I've been staying here for 9 years.
I'm pulling out $4,500 bills. So I'm sorry, Francisco, to have interrupted, but that's kind of the short form on how this thing works. It's just we're gonna give you a link. You're gonna give it to your friends. They're gonna come in. You get a prize at the end. That one's what, $100 gift card, a $50 gift card. I think there's a couple options for schools. And that's what it costs you. So that's what it's going to cost you to get that student that's going to give you that lifetime value of $4,500. Again, I'm feeling kind of bad now. Mine's less than $3,000. So I'm going to have to do
you
a job. I got to step it up.
The most important part too to remember is like you create this culture inside of your school, right? You create this community because now they're friends inside your school, but they're also friends outside your school, right? And it just keeps people there a lot longer, right? I see so many schools when they're starting, they spend thousands of dollars on doing the folders to put in the schools, and they spend thousands of dollars for the billboard and $1,000. This is probably the cheapest and most effective marketing you can do right here.
I mean, again, we're talking, even if, and my suggestion, by the way, to the school owners is that you give the referee, whichever one, the one that's the ambassador, you give them $100 for every person they bring in your door. Make it worthwhile, make it exciting, and then you build it up, woo, today we got, we're going to give Francisco $100 because he brought somebody. And when you do that in front of that group of people in your lobby, questions start to get asked, eyebrows start to get raised. How do I make $100? I mean, I'm paying you $150 a month. So if I bring 2 people in for you every month, now you're paying me to come in and do martial arts classes. All right. I don't know how much more simple it can be made. Sorry.
One of the craziest things I've ever done too, we actually rented an Airbnb on the beach and we did the same kind of contest. And we had so many people come through our doors because these people wanted the beach trip, right? And it cost me, I don't know, it was like $800 for the week to rent this, Airbnb. It's a nice one, but it wasn't crazy, But yeah, that was one of the best things we ever done as a prize for our referral contest.
Well, look, I think the short and simple part of this probably should be is that A, it's simple to do. B, you don't have to do anything. It's almost entirely automated for you. I think you got to click on a button, and then you got to give somebody a gift card when they bring somebody in, or a $100 bill. It's up to you, but make it worthwhile. Spend that $100 to get that $4,000 in return. I mean, just do it. And this program makes it simple for you. And we supply PDF of a sign that talks about all the stuff, how the program works. We have a 5 or 6 page document that you give to your team so they can read through. And if they have questions, it's all there. So we've got it all covered for you. We've got all the accessories, whatever that word is I'm looking for.
And Doug, the best part is Francisco and Sarah are pretty much everybody's beck and call whenever they need it, right? They're amazing. They'll get to jump on a Zoom call and explain everything. They'll teach your team. Whatever you need them to do, like they are on top of it all the time, which is awesome.
Well, as Francisco sent a message last night that he got kicked out of one of the softwares because he had worked in it too long. So I can tell you that's never happened.
10 hours.
Yeah, that's never happened to me before, but it kicked Francisco out because he was working in that CRM for too much time. For me, they're usually going, oh, you logged in again? It's been 3 weeks. So yes, Francisco and Sarah will make sure that they take great care of you, that everybody understands what's going on. And again, the program's simple. So you probably really don't need them to explain it. It's all self-explanatory, but they're there if you need them. And that's one of the great things about ProMax is that we have, in my opinion, and I may be a little biased, but we have the best customer support of any business that's floating around out there right now. All right. 100%. Anything else, guys?
No, sir. Just take action, people.
I would just like to compliment, that I'm pretty sure lots of you guys already have a referral program in one shape or form in your school. So you've tried or you attempted in the past. So what is the difference between your referral program and ours? Ours is automated. It's going to save you 90% of the time. Not saying that yours is not going to work. It probably works quite well. But how many times have you texted your same members? How many times have you talked to your same member, asking them, please bring somebody over? Did you design a personal landing page for them so they can feel really special, And once they brought somebody in, how many times did you reach out? How many times did you remember them the appointment? So that's the difference. You have to do it manual. Ours is automated.
Makes all the difference in the world for time.
Complete.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. If you guys have questions about this program or anything else that we can try to help you with, just send us a message, give us a phone call, whatever, let us know. And we'll be happy to make sure that we can show you how that, you know, you get to save time and money through working with us.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
thanks,
We'll see you all in the
guys.
next one.
Appreciate it.